So if I were to ask you, who are you without your business, without your job title, without your label from other people, mum, sister, husband, whatever? That is probably the question that gets people stumped really quickly, and it scares people. And I ask this because we tend to live according to who we think we should be, but not to ourselves. It's more who we should be to others. And what really impacts us is that we try to live up to this expectation from others. If we're the loud one, we live up to that. If we're the strong one, we live up to that. If we're the one who just gets on with it, the performer, the assertive, the bossy, whatever, we live up to that. And that can be really dangerous, because what we then do is constantly we're living up to these expectations of others, and we start to forget about who we are and how we're growing and what we actually want from our business, from our career. And we base our identity around that as well. So who people think we are, we base our identity around that, we base how we live our life around that, and we base our decisions on that. So we're actually living for other people. And when I ask this question to my clients, this is where they get really emotional, because they start to think about all of those years they say they've wasted on being somebody else for other people, and they haven't been living for themselves. And that is sad. We do that, unfortunately, and we waste years and years of our life living up to the expectations and needs and thoughts of others, and we stop living for ourselves. But this now is the time where we need to change that, because this is where the burnout comes from. Burnout isn't just an exhaustion thing. Burnout, from me working with thousands of people, elite business owners, elite leaders, burnout isn't exhaustion. Burnout is a complete disconnection from who we are. When we realise that, that's when things can really start to change. And that's what the work I do, that's what my aim is for you, to help support you find out who you are and align your business to that. Because once you've done that, there's no stopping you. That's it. You are on a path to peace, to joy, to true fulfillment, and you can't get better than that.